welcome to Unit 2, Semester 2, Unit 1, and our first week of actually getting into the lessons. By now you should have done lesson 1.01 and 1.02. If not, please go ahead and complete those. 1.02 does include a quiz. Most of the lessons do include a quiz unless the lesson happens to be a lab or a test. This unit is the study of the gas laws. We're going to be studying all the different gas laws, which are all derivations of the ideal gas law. And we'll learn a little bit about colligative properties and intermolecular forces. I won't dwell too much on all of these slides in this PowerPoint because it's something that we will go over on our Friday class connect meeting. But I will tell you that intermolecular forces are responsible for holding particles together in liquids and solids. The strength of these forces determine the physical properties of liquids. Boiling points are higher when intermolecular forces are stronger. That's because more energy is needed to loosen the attractions holding the atoms and molecules in regular arrangements found in solids and liquids. Gases, however, which is what we're studying in Unit 1, they differ from solids and liquids in the following ways. They fill the container in which they're placed, mix completely with other gases, are more compressible than liquids and solids. In fact, they're extremely compressible. Densities are much lower than those of solids or liquids, and they expand greatly when temperature increases. You'll find that out in this week's lab, which is really fun. Pressure is measured in a variety of different units: atmospheres, millimeters of mercury, torr, pascals or kilopascals, and you will need to be able to convert between the different units. Standard temperature and pressure is 0 degrees Celsius and 1 atmosphere, or 273 degrees Kelvin and 760 torr. I'm just telling you this now because you will see that in some of the problems. We'll go ahead and skip the sample problem. I'll talk about that later in the week. It's just a sample of how to convert between pressure units. I think on Monday you're going to study Boyle's law, and then Charles' law, and then Gay-Lussac's law. That's a French name, and I know I'm absolutely butchering it. And I think you're going to go through all the gas laws and then get to the ideal gas law, which kind of sort of sums all of these other laws up. Basically, what we're doing is we're relating volume, temperature, and pressure. Then, on Thursday and Friday, you're going to get to do a lab relating gas volume and temperature. And what you're going to do is you're going to heat and cool a balloon with trapped air, the gas, and see how the volume of the gas responds to temperature. Some of the materials you'll need to supply yourself, and I'm just going to tell you this now so you can get ready. You'll need to have vinegar. I say plain old white vinegar. I think that would be the best. What you're going to be doing with vinegar is mixing it with antacid tablets to release the gas to make the balloon expand. And I think last year I had a student ask me if she could use balsamic vinegar, which you could, but might be a bit smelly. Of course, vinegar kind of is to begin with. So you may have to be creative if you don't have white vinegar around your house, but I would recommend maybe getting some. It's fairly inexpensive at the store. You'll need a black marker, paper towels, a large bowl, some antacid tablets like Tums or Mylanta or something like that, and measuring tape. I want it to be metric. If you absolutely don't have a metric measuring tape and no way to get one, then go ahead and use another measuring tape. And then you will need to use some of the items from your lab kit as well. But the ones I just mentioned are items that you'll need to supply yourself. It's a really fun lab, so enjoy yourself. You'll need to download the lab worksheet that's available in lesson 1.06 and submit the lab via the Dropbox when you're finished with it. This is not a discussion lab. Then the week after that, we'll do the mid-unit test. I think that will actually be on a Tuesday because Monday of next week is a holiday. President's Day, I believe. And we'll go over the mid-unit test beforehand, probably on the Friday beforehand when we have our class meeting. So that's what you're going to be doing this week. There are 3 lessons, and 1.03, 1.04, 1.05 for the quizzes, and then on Thursday and Friday you'll be doing the lab. Should be a pretty fun week.